SH with IHIT.
So what can you tell us what's taking place here today?
Today around 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon, the BC Ambulance Coquitlam Fire Department were called to this location with respect to call for service. When they attended to a residence here, they found a female deceased. They contacted the Coquitlam RCMP, who also attended, and this scene is being treated as a homicide. And there is an individual, a male in his 20s, who is in custody. He was arrested at the location without incident. And at this time, IHIT has taken conduct of the investigation. We're working with the Coquitlam RCMP. We remain in the very early stages of this investigation, and we're trying to determine exactly what happened inside that residence, including whether the person who's in custody was involved in any way.
What can you tell us about the victim?
Female in her 30s. We have not confirmed 100% her identification, and so we want to do that so we can conduct the next of kin notification. So at this time, the only information I can share is that she's a female in her 30s.
Can you tell us how the call came in, seeing as the victim was already deceased?
It was a 911 call. The specifics of what was said, who the caller was, I don't have those details.
Okay. The person in custody at this point in time, is he known to police at all?
I don't know the specifics of those details either. What I can tell you is that this does not appear to be a random incident.
Right.
These two individuals are known to each other. However, they were not in a domestic relationship. But because we are so early in the investigation, we have a number of things that we have to do, including processing the crime scene. An autopsy will ultimately have to occur with a pathologist through the coroner's office. And in the next 24 hours, we'll have a much better idea of what happened here. So right now, we're asking a lot of questions, trying to determine exactly why this happened and who was responsible, and explain that. And if charges are warranted on an individual, including that person in custody, then that's what we'll recommend.
I know it's a little early, preliminary stages at this point in time. Can you divulge how the person that's deceased may have succumbed to their injuries?
The cause of death is sometimes it's quite apparent, and sometimes it's not so easily determined based on just looking at the individual. We will work through the coroner's office, and again, the autopsy with the pathologist, and through that, they'll either be able to confirm what we already suspect, or be able to tell us medically what caused that individual's death. So at this time, it's information we're not 100% sure of what was the cause of death, and it's information we'll very likely protect anyway as a part of this investigation.
Can you tell us if there's a weapon involved at this point in time? Do you have anything that's in police custody?
Because there's a lot of information we're trying to gather right now, I believe our crime scene investigators may have only been in the scene itself for a very short period.
Yes.
And cause of death, including if it was a weapon that was used, is something that we're likely going to protect, and right now I frankly don't know the answer.
Okay, so this area obviously has been going to be shut down for at any given time now.
Initially, we always try to make the crime scene and the restrictions to that area as large as possible, so we avoid the loss of evidence. Once we're able to determine exactly how much we can protect and how much we can release, because there are people who live in the area, and we'll do that as quickly as possible to try and accommodate local residents.
Anything else for me?
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Great. You're welcome.